Hello, Lips and Lipids, this is Lips. Today we are going to talk about the mindset and the setup you need to have to play League of Legends on a good level. About the replay, which is playing in the background here, it's a recent replay from SKT T1 Peanut, and I will link the batch file into the description for anyone who want to rewatch the whole game. Let's not just mess around and directly let's just start with the mindset. The first thing to do before even thinking about starting League of Legends is to get a free mind. When you are doing something in your life, you should always remember everything you do can only be as good as you manage it to be, which means your product can be directly related to you. Same thing with League. When playing League of Legends, you always need to think that everything that happened can be directly related to the plays you made. Human beings tend to project their faults onto other people, so they don't have to deal with it. You have to overcome that kind of mindset, not just in League, but in everyday life. The right mindset is 90% of your ability to win or lose the game. Just imagine following. You are in school preparing for an exam next Tuesday. Mindset 1. You know you are going to fail the exam because your teacher didn't pass around the worksheets for the exam, but only named the topic it's going to be about. Therefore, it's your teacher's fault. You only learn what he passed around, and if he is asking for the material you forgot to pass around, you will accuse him for not doing it. Mindset 2. Your teacher forgot to pass around the worksheets fitting the exam, but you understand your teacher is just a human being and is doing faults now and then too. You will look in the internet, books or any material you have to fill the missing knowledge and try as hard as you can to pass the exam. And if you fail the exam, you still learn something. The mindset of most people, even if they don't recognize it, is directly relatable to mindset 1. But this won't lead you anywhere. If you really want to achieve something, you need to get down for it and learn. Give 100%. You can't just spam intro bot games and then, pretend you're a god and win versus anyone because you wrecked them bots GG. People also tend to relate their skill to the environment they are showing their skill off in. For example, if you're playing in Gold 4 and all your friends are Bronze and Silver, you most likely think you are the best because you haven't lost a 1v1 yet, can carry every game, playing with them and are generally mechanically better than the enemies. But if you are Gold 4 and all your friends are Diamond and Master, you look like a bad player next to them. So start thinking outside the box. There are more players out there than only your 4 real life friends. There's always something to learn, even if you're the best in your clique. Be nice to people. People will treat you the way you treat them. The anonymity of the internet sometimes let us forget that there is another human being on the other side of the computer. Every game you flamed a person or accused her for losing a game is a lost game. Not because you are potentially losing, but because you are searching faults in other players, even when you still weren't able to fix all of yours. Do not take the elo system too serious. Forget about the divisions and points, it just doesn't exist. Forget about promos or dropping down a division. All that matters is in the end is the win-lose ratio. Because when you are in a promo and you think something like, I definitely need to win because it's my promos, you will play different and won't try risky plays which could be rewarded normally. Also, there is no difference between Silver 2 and Gold 4, Gold 3 and Platinum 5, or Platinum 1 and Diamond 4. The only barriers existing between those elos is your mind. Yes, the players get better and better when you climb the ladder, but at the point where you can't climb anymore is the point where you arrived in the elo you belong to with the mindset, playstyle and knowledge you have at the moment. This can be changed by learning and getting better. Behave like every League of Legends game is an exam. It deals with the knowledge about the matchup, how much damage you can deal and take, where the enemy jungler is and how to play out the given matchup, and so on. Because it is. You need to apply your knowledge you build up in previous games in the new game every time. Be an optimist. Not every game can be won, but every game can be learned something new. When you are 15 minutes into the game and it's 0-20 of your enemies, you should still keep trying and playing because it's still not over and they may be finishing around the 30-minute mark. Or playing at the moment to test them out in weak spots and in situations where you are highly behind. If you just stay AFK and flame your enemies for the last 15 minutes, this means you've just wasted a minimum of 15 minutes in playtime, which is 50% of the game. In this 15 minutes, you could have learned new mechanics, learned something about damage control or useful rotations when behind. All of this can be more useful than just standing around in your base and waiting for your enemies to end it, please. This mid laner is giving me cancer shit. Next time I see a Zoo player, I will instantly dodge. They took enough elo from me now. It is just unfair for anyone in this game, unless your team decided to open altogether. Do not play when you are tired or when you just ate. Being tired means you are unable to focus on the happening in the game 100%. You should not play when you are not able to play to your fullest potential. And playing when you just ate is bad because you are most likely in a kind of relaxed state of mind. It is hard to describe. Just take up to a statement where he said that he never plays directly after eating as a pro aspect. Last but not least, do not play to win games. To learn jungle, you also need to learn the other lanes. You need to push yourself. You need to feel your limits by doing mistakes. If you don't do this, you will never be able to know what you are capable of. This is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video about this setup.